Hello guys, and today we're about to talk to Payday 3 release date. And let's begin with our informations. You know that Payday 3 announced in 2021 in the first. And we're gonna check the game's reveal date. We're gonna reveal the release date. And yeah, let's start. We're gonna use the Starbreeze Studios Twitter account and their website. And we're gonna check the Steam page of the Starbreeze Studios again. They changed the publisher of the game. So Starbreeze was old publisher in the old two games, but now they gave the publisher up to another company. But our job with Starbreeze Studios, cause they're the one who. And yeah, in first Twitter, March 19, 2021, Starbreeze enters co-publishing agreement with Koch Media for 2023 Payday 3 launch on PC and consoles. Well, even in 2021, they told that we're releasing the game in 2023, so it kinda makes it safe to see the game in this year. When I look at that tweet, they really hit the release date before 2 years ago, so we might get a good potential release date from this. And secondly, by the way, it's done with Twitter. No more Twitter things, because I don't see any more tweets about the Payday 3. They don't post that much about their third game, so we're gonna check out their Steam page. Yeah, and here's Steam page. They're one of the last announcements. Yeah, there probably are a lot of questions about Payday 3 if you want to ask, and while we can answer all of them yet, they're saying yet, we can answer them yet. It kind of feels to read that like something's not full about the game. They still need to do a lot of job, because even 2 years after the tweet, you can answer all questions. So it makes me think that they're not done yet. But let's keep reading. We want to share a space where the community can talk about anything Payday 3 as we get closer to launch. On that note, we opened about the Steam Community Hub, so we can start using it. It's discussing board. If you have a question you've been wondering about, ask it there, and we'll do our best to answer. Yeah. Well, they want to ask. They want to ask for all the questions, but they will answer some of the questions. So it's a half trustful thing. And yeah, let's check the Steam page more. To all the veteran acers, it's time to bring your old crew back together and dust off your finest mask, because this is the year of the Payday 3. Keep those arms flying. In one side, I believe that the game's coming out this year, but in one side of the other things, like even after 2 years about that tweet. So I'm not kinda sure about release date right now. We need to collect more information. After that, we got Starbreeze Studios website article about that. They just put a pin on that in the Twitter, so you guys can go easily. I put the link on the description too. For now, I'm gonna read from here. If you guys want to go and check the full article, you can go, but the useful part is this. Starbreeze remains the owner of Payday IP, one of the most successful game franchises in the world, more than 28 million installed base games to date, and will be responsible for the continued development of Payday 3. The game marks the next major product of the Starbreeze, and will enable the company to further grow the Payday IP portfolio. We are excited to announce this exclusive long-term Payday 3 co-publishing deal with Koch Media, who shares our passion for the Payday franchise and games as a service model. In addition to securing the content development, this deal secures global publishing of Payday 3 as well as marketing efforts through the entire game lifecycle. Now we have a strong foundation for a successful launch of Payday 3, say Tobias Sigurden, I don't know how to read that name, acting CEO of Starbreeze. Well, in the last sentence, it says, we have a strong foundation for a successful launch of Payday 3, say Tobias Sigurden. Well, it's the acting CEO of Starbreeze, so it gives trust, really. It gives trust. I trust them right now. My trust side is heavier than the untrustful side right now with the CEOs talking. It's not easy to talk that we're gonna have successful launch. This kind of thing is not easy to say for the games. We saw it in Cyberpunk, we saw it in Dying Light 2, so it's not easy to say that in the normal. Yeah, let's keep reading. With over 20 years of experience, Coach Media has positioned itself as a premier publisher of digital entertainment, using its extensive global marketing and communications experience and networks. Coach Media will be responsible for publishing and marketing activities for Payday 3 around the world. Well, Coach Media is a publisher right now. Starbreeze won't publish their games anymore, I guess, like the old games. Well, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to say about that strategy. If it will help the game's evolution, so it's fine at that, for the players at least. And then we are delighted to welcome Starbreeze as a new partner for our global publishing business. Payday 3 is shaping up to be an incredible game. Based on what we've seen already, Payday 3 is going to take a franchise to new heights and will delight Payday fans as well as new audiences alike with innovative multiplayer gameplay, said Clemens Condrates, CEO Coach Media Group. Well, it is the CEO of the publishing company Coach Media, and they're saying too, Payday 3 gonna take a good franchise and delight the fans as well. They have a really good bet about their games, publisher and evaluating of the games. Both sides are trusting the Payday 3. They're betting a good game. They have a good bet on the game. It raises my trust. It probably raises mostly trust, Payday 3 will be launched in a coordinated release on PC and consoles in 2023 with additional content and functionalities planned for long beyond the original release date. They're saying that here we have lots of DLCs again, like the first Payday 2 game, first Payday games. Payday 2, lots of DLC, 50 or 60, I'm not sure about the exact number, but Payday 2 had a lot of DLCs. They're messaging that we'll have a DLCs in Payday 3 too. So we got the DLC things. That's good. That's good to know, because DLCs are good thing. Like in old times, DLCs was much more effective. And right now in the games, DLCs are not strong like the old days. I mean, first Dying Light games, DLC was really strong. The following, when I talked about a good DLC, I remember that. The Witcher 3's DLCs, they were good too, like that. Well, after that, we don't have any more release date things, but on Steam we can check more details. Their planned release date is 2023 on Steam, and they are not opening their pre-orders. So I expect about what if they can't release the game in 2023? I mean, if you're really sure about to release the game in 2023, why would you not put a pre-order? I wonder about that. Another side, I think that if the game releases, when the game published, it's was not fully, let's imagine that it's not fully completed at that game, the pre-orders will cancel, think that way. So maybe it's a good idea, but I'm not sure. It scares me about the release date. I'm not sure about that. As you can see in this picture, Starbreeze Studios is developer, publisher is Prime Matters. And about system record minds, well, there's nothing writing yet. I think they're still working about the graphics, and the optimization is important too. Well, to be honest, we don't know yet about system requirements, so I don't want to say about it think that, because we don't know how will be the game's optimization. I mean, some games have a bad optimization, so we cannot be sure about if there's a writing a GPU, but we cannot be sure about that. Yeah, and yeah, that's all. So I'm gonna tell my ideas about the release date and it's high potential again, like the other video. I'm sure about it. It is 2023. It is 2023 spring months, or it is 2024 January. It's high potential because in one side they're giving untrustful things, in other side they're giving trustful things about their game. Their ideas is trustful, their things are trustful, but even after that tweet in the first of the video I showed you, even 2 years after they're writing that we can't answer all questions, so and it's just decreases my trust, And in other side, they didn't open the pre-order thing, so it's decreases my trust too. when I think the both all conclusions over here, the release date is really 2020 spring or 2024 January. All that clear? I hope I helped you, and we can discuss other things in the comment section, other games, anything. We can discuss all that. And I'd like to have you subscribe to my channel. I'd like to have a like on the video. It helps. And goodbye.